Hi there, back with another video review, and today's focus is on the Porsche 911 Carrera S made by Majorette. So these are actually considered a premium Majorette model because these are kind of pricey, which I will get into more detail towards the end of the video. So well, we've got 4 different color variants. So starting on the left, that's in the orange livery, and then right next to it is a red Porsche, and then the black one, as well as the police livery. So I'm gonna give each of these models dedicated screen time. So let's just start off with the one on the left, which is the orange one. So starting off with the side profile, I think Majorette has done a pretty decent job in capturing the likeness of the actual car. And yes, I do admit that in terms of the shot lines, there is a bit of a gap in between the door and the body, which is a slight disappointment. But of course, the reason for that is because you can actually open the doors. So yeah, it's a kind of a give and take feature. In order to get the opening feature, you've got to have a bit of a gap over there. And then just taking a look at the wheels, with the Majorette, well, I should say the premium Majorette models, they do come with rubber tires. And in this case, even the tire rims, I suspect are also made of rubber. Or, oh sorry, I could be mistaken, it's actually plastic, but the tires or the wheels are made of rubber. So that is a pretty interesting feature. And let's just turn our attentions to the front. So well, on the front, again, the shot lines are a bit huge and on the front hood, and the reason for that is because it comes with the opening hood. So inside it's just a blank plastic slab, but pretty cool feature to see on this Majorette model. So let's just try and get a closer look at the Porsche logo up front. So it's just okay. And taking a look at the headlamps, pretty good of Majorette to actually insert plastic headlamps. So coming along to the other side, so well, it's practically the same as the other side, so no complaints here. And let's move on to the back. So I think the best likeness to the actual car is on the back side of the model. As you can see, it's got the Porsche label as well as the Carrera S label, all printed very nicely and very sharply, I should say. And here is the top profile. And here is the base. Well, it's upside down, so I'm just going to turn it over to this side. So as you can see, it's actually labeled as a 1/60th scale. So let's just move on to the red one. So actually the red one is well, my favorite among the 4 models. Just take a look at the livery, on the doors right at the bottom there, you've got the 911 Carrera S label that's printed very nicely over there. And of course, the same feature, you can open the doors. And also with the front hood. So just highlighting why this is my favorite. Also, you know, you've got the you know, the Porsche label on the front hood. You know, the livery on this model is really exceptional. So here is the other side. And then the back. Now the top profile. And then the base. So I mean, obviously everything is you know, similar with the orange one. And then now it's the turn for the black one. So this black one, the livery is actually similar to the red one just now. It's just in opposite colors. So here's the front. So same thing, can open the hood and the doors. So just lifting it up to show you guys the livery. And here's the other side. And then the back. So here is the top profile. And then the base. And then finally the one with the police livery. You know, it's got a very you know, in terms of the body paint, it's got a very shiny metallic finish. And well, I also do want to highlight that it does have a flaw right at the rear tires or the back wheels. Well, the problem with this is that, you know, the metal rod that acts as the axle for the back wheels is slightly bent. So, you know, it does hamper the movement of the model a little bit. Well, maybe not on this side, but as you can see, it's kind of raised here compared to, you know, the one on this side. As you can see, the wheels are slightly bent. So yeah, a bit disappointed with that. But you know, on the back details, not bad. And then yeah, I think I skipped the front, so, you know, just to show you guys the livery on the hood. And then you also get the police siren on top of the roof. So just to show you guys the top profile. And then the base. So well, in terms of the pricing, these are actually close to 40 ringgit, which is equivalent to 4 times the price of a Hot Wheels here in Malaysia. And you know, frankly speaking, I think that is a bit excessive, a bit expensive, because it's kind of reaching mini GT kind of pricing. The reason why I think that is because I'm just gonna bring in the this model right here, which is actually manufactured by Siku. So here in Malaysia, this model is actually in half the price of these premium Majorette models. And well, maybe I'm just gonna put the other 3 models aside and just leave the police one here. So just take a look at the side profile. The details between the Majorette and the Siku one are pretty similar. With the Siku one, it also comes with plastic headlamps as well as rubber tires. I mean, obviously in terms of the tire rims, the Majorette one obviously wins. And with the Siku model, you can also open the doors, which is just the same as the Majorette one. But of course, the Majorette one does come with an opening hood, which is an additional feature compared to the Siku one. Let me just try and get the hood up. There we go. So yeah, is it worth paying that extra 10 ringgit or one Hot Wheels model more for the sorry, not one, but close to 2 Hot Wheels models just to get the or just to justify the pricing for the additional opening feature? Frankly speaking, I don't think that's really accurate. Kind of hoping that the Majorette models are actually priced similarly to the Siku one, but of course they both are brought in by different distributors, so that could explain the price difference, and maybe also in terms of the place of manufacture. But yeah, in terms of the design for the Majorette one, I do quite like the design, so obviously that's the reason why I bought them in the first place. So yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.